Well, hello everybody. Happy July. I hope everyone's doing well. I know I am. I'm sorry if I wasn't being active recently. I've been trying to enjoy my summer as much as I can before going back to college in about 6 weeks or so. But anyway, before getting on with this video, I wanted to put a disclaimer up before starting the fourth part of the Plushdela comic dub. For those of you unaware, Plushdela has been rebranded to a new name known as Plush Star Fever. From this point on, the characters are not going to be called Mark, Caesar, Adam, or Jonah. They'll be referred to different names by this point. I'll quickly read the thread that the creator put out like a couple months ago, so that I'm not missing anything, and this is going to be direct, and I don't want to twist any words or anything. So the thread reads as follows. You can read along with the screenshots, or you can pause it, or you can just want to hear me read it. As you can see here, Plushdela Catalogue has been rebranded to Plush Star Fever. The thread reads as follows. For those unaware, PSF, formerly Plushdela, is no longer associated with TMC. Not directly, anyway. Technically, it still takes place in the same counties, but I digress. I'm making this thread to answer some frequent questions and whatnot. Well, for starters, and as you can see here, the names have been changed. As you can tell, Jonah is now going to be referred as Sharky, Adam is going to be referred as Willow, Caesar is going to be referred as Theo or Teddy, and finally Mark is going to be referred to as Cassie. Speaking of the designs, they're going to be mostly staying the same, except for the BPS logo is going to be gone because, Willow and Sharky are now Adam and Jonah. And, a couple other things are going to be added, but they stay relatively the same, as I said, and they're going to be, and as the creator says here, they've already been deviated so far from their source material, they don't see a point of making a new whole cast of characters. Despite these changes, as for myself, I'm still going to keep the same voices, or at least do the same voices as I did when I started dubbing this comic back in March. So they're gonna be still having the same voices as I did, so there's no, trouble there. And, as far as labeling the video, or at least titling the video, I'm gonna be still referring to it as Plushdela, but put Plush Star Fever in, parentheses, so that people know that of the name change, or at least I'm aware of it, right next to it. It wouldn't hurt to do so. And, I know people have been anticipating part 4 for quite a while, but I wanted to make sure I had enough panels for, a video or something, because there's not a whole lot that came out, as much as, with the other 2 parts, or the other 3 parts that came out beforehand, because those are months of work you just saw, but this is only 2 months of work. So it's only smart enough to the fact that now, since there's enough panels, a little bit of panels, we can maybe do a little video for all those people out there. So, yeah. Without further ado, despite those changes, let's get on with Plushdela Part 4, or Plush Star Fever Part 4, in this case. I hope you enjoy, and, thank you for watching. Adam! Don't move. On 3, just start booking it. 1, 2... Okay! Fucking 3, I guess! Shit! No, stop! God, please not like this! Shit! Joe! Are you okay? I'll be fine. Just finish this stupid thing off before it gets away. It's gotta be worth a fucking fortune. Screw that shit! I'm not leaving you here! Are you insane? What if it kills me and comes back for you? Shit. You're bleeding a lot. Do you need stitches? I'm fine. Let's just get out of here. Right. So you're not paranormal investigators. You're bounty hunters. Why am I not surprised? No, we were. It's just... people started calling us to deal with smaller ones. Usually just stowaways on private property. Nobody actually bothers getting professionals involved anymore, unless it's really dangerous. So they go to us instead. They pay good money. Money that we need. Smaller ones? Yeah. They're kids. They never have any idea what's happening. They're all just scared kids. Well, I hope the money is worth the guilt. Cassidy, do you think bounty hunters got Vivian? Is that why you're at her door? Yeah. Hey, Cass. What was Vivian like? Where on earth do I even start? Bright, bubbly, the sweetest girl you ever met. High achiever, too. All her awards and certificates and trophies were hers. I never envied her. The spotlight's not really my thing, but I couldn't have been more prouder of her. When we lost her, she took everything with her. Where were your parents at the time of her getting attacked? They weren't home. I was supposed to take care of her, and I think it knew that. It waited until they were too far away to save her. They came home to police sirens, and one less daughter than when they left. Hi, Cassie. First of all, I hope you're okay. Second, have you ever figured out what happened to Vivian? Cassidy, when did you last see your little sister? I remember it too often to forget. I was in the kitchen when I heard her door slam shut. And the screaming. If I'd been faster, if I just... It was like the door had been barricaded. I can't remember how many times I threw myself at it. The paramedics said that I had dislocated my shoulder. By the time I got the door open, I couldn't hear her anymore. There was nothing left to find. If you don't mind me asking, what was your favorite memory with Vivian? Christmas Day, 1988. She got a makeup kit from Mom and asked me to be her test dummy of sorts. Like all things, she was just naturally good at it. I wasn't expecting anything crazy, but I recognized my own face for the first time. The year after, when I came out, she said she knew from the way I looked at the mirror. She said it was special. Cassidy, I know you probably don't particularly like humans, but can you try giving them a chance? They really don't seem like the people to harm plushies, unless in, self-defense. What part of bounty hunters did you miss? They just admitted to slaughtering children for cash. That's not self-defense. I fucking hate people now. Just because we spilled cotton instead of blood when they hurt us. That makes us subhuman? They never think about how we were all human once, too. Cassidy, don't you think you're a bit hard of those two? Willow is crying now. Christ, what is it with you people? They're both plenty old enough to know the weight of their actions. They can face the goddamn consequences, too. How can any of you just sit there and defend them knowing what they've done? As far as I'm concerned, they might have killed my sister. Why would I give a shit if one of them's crying? Hey, Cass, how did Theo die, if you're comfortable with answering? I really don't want to talk about that. I wish I could forget about it as easily as he did. Whatever, this is getting distracting. Hi, I logged into my old Twitter account for this, but what happened to Cassidy's door? Wrong time, wrong place. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have shit I need to do, so I'm done talking.